What's good, YouTube? This your boy Quinway Basketball Analysis. Please show support to my website, analysisplayground.com. Like on Facebook and subscribe to the newsletter. Links will be in the description in the comment section. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinway Basketball Analysis talking about David West signing a veteran minimum to come to Golden State. This Golden State roster is better than what people give credit. I actually like this roster off the top of my dome. This roster is very, very nasty. If they can keep everybody together in the future, because it looks like Draymond Green and Klay Thompson could potentially want to be the man on other teams because how they played in the playoffs and how they talk about Steph Curry. It seems like one day they want to at least prove that they can win a championship as being the best player on the team. We know with Steph Curry and Kevin Durant on this roster, it's going to be hard for them two to break out the shadows. But first, they got to re-sign Leandro Barbosa. They got Ian Clark. They got Andre Iguodala. They got Sean Livingston, Kevon Looney. They got Patrick McCaw. They got Brandon Rush. And that roster, and they got Zaza Pachulia with Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. This roster is competitive. It is probably the best roster on paper in the NBA besides the Spurs. And if Cleveland can get Dwayne Wade, that could be pretty scary if they can re-sign Dwayne Wade and J.R. Smith to come off the bench and be that sixth man. That would be pretty scary. But David West gonna add another body. Basically, he's gonna be the replacement to Maurice Spates. They both like to pick and pop. They like to shoot the mid-range jumper. They like to shoot the spot-up threes. He basically the same player as Maurice Spates. They basically do the same thing. It's just that he's on a cheaper contract than Maurice Spates. But this is just a solid pickup. They getting a cheap player that's very effective, hard-nosed player, professional. He's gonna be a locker room leader. He just chasing a ring, so he taking the pay cuts to chase a ring. He still was effective in San Antonio. He felt like he couldn't get it done. Now he just going to Golden State because they got Kevin Durant that gives him the most chance to win the NBA championship. So that's why he's going there for the cheap. So you got to give credit when credit is due for Golden State Warriors picking them up for a cheap contract. This roster, if they can pick up a couple more veterans like the caliber of David West for the cheap, or maybe even less than the minimum, this could be basically over. Kevin Durant basically has like a 98% chance of winning the championship if they can fill out the roster with old veterans, because they don't really need the veterans to play that many minutes because all the young core is so young. They not even 30 years old, not even 28 years old. So they don't even have to worry about the minutes being a problem because all these players can just play 35 to 34 minutes a game and let the veteran play 12 minutes a game and just let their body rest and let the veterans rest for the playoffs. So they probably can play 30 minutes a game because they're going to be blowing everybody out, and the veterans can come in and just play 15 minutes. So with that being said, they can rest up and save a lot of energy for the playoffs, and they can get ready to. The only problem is they're in the West. But other than that, this team is looking very, very scary. Only team that's a problem right now for them is the Spurs because they're too big for them. But other than that, this team is basically guaranteed a championship after a couple more signings. So we got to look out for the free agents that signed with them. They still got Patrick McCaw. They still got Zaza, Pachulia, and Zaza gonna add another big body. He can protect the paint with blocks. He's a hard-nosed rebounder. He puts a lot of effort and energy when he plays. He plays hard. He's just a person that does all the dirty work, kind of like a Joakim Noah type of player. A player that does a lot of dirty work, does a lot of extra energy plays, puts a lot of effort, doesn't need the ball to score, sets hard screens, excellent passer. good shooter. I mean, free throw shooter for a center. He gonna do, and he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. So that goes in, that fits right in what Golden State is trying to do. Just need just a big body that can anchor that defense, and that's what Zaza Pachulia will do for the Golden State Warriors. And then everybody on this roster is on their cheap contracts besides a big four. So this roster is very, very scary. It's kind of scary to even talk about them right now. But like my Facebook page, comment will be in the comment section below in the description. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. There you will find NBA tribute, NBA summer league analysis, NBA rookie analysis, and NBA tributes to the legends. Also, you'll find videos just like these in the comments. And all you gotta do is check the comment section below or the description, and links will be there so you can subscribe to the newsletter and like the Facebook page. Thanks for all the support, guys.